Can you tell us something small about yourself? Who are you?
That's fine. Thank you so much, my sister. My name is Abdullah. Um, Many people call me Honorable. A former assembly member for Zol Electoral area. I think the brief I can say about myself is I'm a farmer and a teacher as well. And I was born and bred in so that is my community and my hometown. Yes.
So, what is your farm all about? What do you do?
Well, I have a lot of things doing as a farmer. And number one, as we are standing here, that is my farm. So I do farm myself. And secondly, I do also support smallholder farmers. And also, we do some contract aggregation. Contract aggregation here means somebody we buy and supply to people who want soybeans. That is what we do. I do as well. So if you have maybe, for instance, last year we bought about 10,000 bags of soybeans for a company. So if you are interested and you want to, buy soybeans from the north, you can contact us and then we buy it for you. That is what we also do. And lastly, we also have some small agrochemicals. That is what we use and to support the farmers. Yes, for now, that's what I can say about myself.
Okay. So, do you only farm soya beans or the other crops you farm?
Yes, I farm a lot of crops. One, I farm soybeans. That is the major one. This one is 7 acres of soybeans. There is another land here. It will be used for soybeans again. I do also have 7 acres of maize. That one is already planted. It has already been planted. So granite too, I do some. I have 2 acres of granite. So that's the crops that I farm. Yes.
So, imagine we want to reach you, we want to contact you. How do we get you?
Yes, I have my social media accounts. We have I have Facebook accounts, my personal contact. I also have email address.
Can you hear them?
Yes, please. The phone number is 024 77 98 782. That is my phone number. Or you can also call me on 020 4853 600. That is my phone numbers. And the email address is abukariabdullahi2015 at gmail.com. With all this, when you send me a text or mail, it will come.
Okay.
You can also call me.
Okay. So, with your 7 acres of land, how many bags are you waiting for after it germinates?
How many bags to harvest? I can get from
Harvest.
7 acres. It depends on how I manage the farm. It depends on how I manage the farm. I have to make sure that I practice all the agronomic practices well. Also make sure that I harvest it at the right time. Because if you make a mistake and the time is due and you delay, it will spread all over the farm. You understand? And so it is good that you ask this question. If I practice very well, I can get no less than 50 bucks.
50 bags. Is it on the 7 acres or on the 6 acres or both?
Both. No, not both, but this particular 7 acres. If I check it well, I can get 40 to 50.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Depending on how I manage the farm. Everything must be done on time. With that, you don't have problem. Like this, it's not good to farm late. It is not so good to harvest late. Plant at the right time and harvest at the right time. You get.
Are you a farmer by profession?
Yes, please. I'm a farmer, but I'm also a teacher. Yes.
But then we have people who say that farming is for the poor. If you are a farmer and you are a teacher, and recently there's a news going on that if you want to become rich in Ghana, then you shouldn't be a teacher. And now we are saying farming too is for poor people. So are you poor?
Not really. Um, you see, some time back, the president of the republic stated that a farmer cannot be a millionaire or a billionaire. So we should do different other things aside the teaching. And that is what I'm just doing.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a farmer and I'm happy I'm doing that. And it is also profitable as I can uh, testify.
Okay. So here on your farm, we are on which, how many acres of land are we in right now?
This is 7 acres of soybeans farm. Yeah, that's 7 acres. I also have 6 here and I'm yet to plow it.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting for a tractor
Wow.
to come and do the plowing. But for now, where we are is 7 acres of soybeans.
Wow.
Yes.
So how is soybeans farmed? Like how do you farm the soybeans? Is it difficult?
No, it's not difficult. Um, just like other crops, it's the same thing. We don't have any uh, extra activities. So it's just like the same as the maize, rice, soybeans, and rice and other things. But what happened is that soybeans is 4 months duration crop. 4 months duration crop. So when you start it, it takes time. It takes about 4 months before you start harvesting. Yes,
Wow, wow, wow. Is it profitable?
yes, please, it is. As you know, soybeans, all the crops are profitable,
Okay.
but soybeans is super profitable because right now, if you have a bag of soybeans, it is 750 cedi in Tamale here. And so, why is it not profitable? In this 7 acres of soybeans, I can get 40 to 50 bags. So in this case, if I get 60 to 70, 40 to 50 bucks, you can do your calculation yourself. The amount I'll be accumulating in my accounts. So it's, yeah,
Yeah, still tell me that farmers are poor, right? Okay, let's continue. Me, I won't tell you anything. Don't come to Africa. If you like, don't come. Don't come. Don't come. Oh, don't come. We are not waiting for you. Don't come. So you said it's very profitable.
yeah.
But then when should we start growing soybeans for you to get maybe the soybeans you really want?
Uh, Normally start from middle of June. That is where we start. Mid June to maybe 15th July. That is the prescribed time we have for ourselves. Middle of June to 15th of July. That is the period we use in cropping soybeans.
And I learned you said you have an enterprise that you help people to farm.
Yes,
What is that enterprise about?
yeah, we do help peasant farmers, smallholder farmers, people who cannot afford 2 acres, 3 acres farm. They are the people we also help. So if you are into soybeans or rice or any other crop, then you come to us to help you also farm at least 2 or 3 acres. We do also do that.
Do you give them the land yourself or they bring their own
Oh, no,
land?
no, no, no. That's not what we do. They have their own lands. This community is a farming community. So everybody owns a farmland. You get it? And so if you don't have money to farm, then you approach us. We'll ask you the kind of crops that you want to farm. You understand? And then we do help you to plow. We give you money for the plowing. If an acre is 200 cedis, we give you 200 cedis. If 4 bowls of soybeans plant one acre, we give you 4 bowls of soybeans. You understand? So after which, then you go and look after the crops within that period. After harvesting, then you pay us in kind.
In kind.
Yes.
When you say in kind, what does it mean? Can you elaborate?
In kind here means that you don't give us cash back. The crop that you produce is the crop that you return to us.
Like, for instance, if you give me maybe 10 acres of land and I'm able to bring out 10 out of it, maybe 10 bags of soybeans. So, how many are you taking from me?
Well, in this case, humanity works here. We don't take all. We know you have also tried. Just that is the will of God. So we decide. We divide this thing among ourselves. You take this, we take this. That's what we do.
But you should let me know if I have 10, how many are you going to take from me? How
Well,
many?
if you have 10 and you're supposed to pay 10, you pay half. Give you the opportunity to give us half. For instance, if it is 10, we are taking 5 and give you the other 5 to also go and look at your family. That's what we do. It's a kind of assistance that we give to our people. As I said earlier, I'm a native. Even if I have enough at all, I can even give them free. So in that case, we just work it out and then we move on.
What about someone who is not in your community? Like me, like this, I'm not in your community. But I'm interested in farming here.
Yes.
I don't own a land. I don't have a land.
Uh-huh.
And I come to you. I want a land. I want to farm. What about my situation?
Yes,
What are you going to do?
you have no problem. There are people who come here from different regions, from different communities, and they do farm here. Yes, we have lands, and then when you come, you go to, we can approach, if someone have maybe 10 acres of land and it is free down, it's free, it's not going to farm it. We approach the person, then we'll say, okay, this year I'm not using this land. If you can plow 2 acres or 3 acres for me, take it and farm. That's what we do here. So someone can give you 10 acres and you plow 3 or 4 acres for him and take the land.
So I'm not going to pay for the land.
No,
I'm
you only assist the person, but we don't pay for it. We don't sell lands here. We don't sell it.
You don't sell land here.
Yeah.
Wow.
We can just help you.
But then someone told me that here in Tamale, land is very cheap. How true is it?
Cheap in terms of what?
Like when I'm coming to farm here and then I need the land just for farming. When I'm done, I'm not going to take the land, right? Maybe after farming, I'm just going to give you back the land. Just for farming. It's cheap. Is it true?
I told you earlier, we don't buy the lands. We don't buy it. We sit down, we negotiate. Oh, I want to farm. This land is 10 acres. I'm not going to use it. If you are interested, give me 3 acres of this farm. Just farm 3 acres for me. You understand? And take the 10 acres. This is very cheap. It's not expensive. You are farming 10 acres and you are giving me 3 acres. And you say it's difficult. It's expensive.
So I'm not going to pay anything.
No, that's all. We don't pay. We don't sell lands here.
You see, when I'm saying that people from this part of the world are very generous, and you think I'm joking. In fact, just like this video.
Oh no, we don't do that. Yeah. Yes, like I told you, this 7 acres of this thing, soybeans. You see this one? You can turn your camera. It is still unplowed. We are yet to plow it. It's about another 6 acres. Very soon. I was even expecting a tractor to come there today, but I don't know what happened. So from here, I'll go and check on them again. So assuming I'm not going to farm this, and I know that I have no money to farm this 6 acres of land, and somebody come from somewhere and then want to also farm, I'll just bring him here. Go and give me 2 bags of, what do you call it? 2 bags of fertilizer and take the land. It's non-negotiable.
If I get you right, like the person will just give you 2 bags of fertilizer.
Yes, it depends on what the person want to choose. I'm choosing fertilizer.
Okay.
Somebody may say, plant. I have a different land. Go and plow it for me, and come and take the land for a year. You understand?
I understand very well.
That's how it works.
Wow.
You see that my soybean is germinating.
Yes, it is.
I planted it last week. That was on Friday. You see that? It has just started.
Yeah, it's germinating.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Wow. So that is it.
So as a farmer, And as a teacher, how do you combine the two?
Well, it's very simple. We have the labor force in the community. And so, and aside the labor force, I do actively involve myself because I teach in the same locality. Even though the community that I'm teaching is not here, but it's not far from here. You understand what I mean? It's not far from here. And so after school, I'll come and do something small. Then, if maybe I need a labor force, I just organize the youth, and then they'll come and help me. I'll give them something.
I heard them calling you honorable. Honorable. I am honorable.
Yes, please.
Honorable of which community?
It's this community.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm a former assembly member.
Okay.
Yeah. I just completed my term of office last year.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why they call me honorable.
I see. I'm with honorable, guys. So, as a farmer, what is your major challenges? What do you face?
Oh, we face a lot as a farmer based on what I have observed and the challenges myself I'm going through. Others may not see it as a problem, and others may also have more problems than I do. Do you understand? Number one, tractor service is a major challenge. When I say tractor service, how to get a tractor in this community is not easy. I can count you the number of tractors we have, and we have over 2,000 farmers in this community. But the tractors are countable. Like, I can just even give you approximately, they are not up to 10. The tractors that we have in the community, they are not up to 10. So during this time, like I told you, I want to plow this land. No tractor. The day this land was farmed, I was plowed. I wanted them to do this, but they told me they wanted to go and plow their own farm. And for that matter, after this, they will go. I didn't have choice. They finished this one and left. You understand? That is a challenge. Then another one is the agronomic practice. We don't know how to apply the chemicals, planting, and all that. That's a problem. Sometimes it is good that we use the chemicals, it helps us, but how we apply it is a problem. It is not good that when soybean is flowering, you go and plant, you go and spray on it, but that's what we do. We don't know. So we need intensive sensitization on this, and that is a major good that even though we have agric officers, but also if they come, how many of us are willing to step in, listen to their advice and all that? It's a major problem. And aside those I've mentioned, after harvesting, there is a major challenge that we face. This one is general. The whole Ghana is there. It's a problem. We all know. How on earth can you go and make your own product? Then the buyer will come and tell you his price.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
I
saying?
understand.
As a farmer, we don't have price. You have a bag of soybeans. Then the trader will come and tell you that we buy soybeans 800 or maybe 600. As a farmer, you have no price. We don't have price. It's the traders who determine their price. For instance, if you are a carpenter and you make a table, are you the one who gives the price or the buyer gives the price?
I'm not supposed to give the price.
You're supposed to give the price because you know how you make it. You know how the cost involved. And so it is not sensible that a farmer will go to the farm for 4 to 5 months. Then someone will just come, oh, we are buying soybeans, we are buying maize. How much? Then the farmer will even ask, how much is a bag of maize? The farmer will ask the buyer, how much is a bag of maize? Then I'm buying 400 cedis. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
We have the people involved, the Agric officers, the government, the ministry. They should come and help us. It's not the best. We are suffering too much. Look at this whole farm, and I'm going to invest in it. I bought 2 bags. I bought 2 bags of what do you call it, soybean seeds, not less than 1,400 cedis. When they plowed, 1 acre is 200 cedis. 7 acres, you multiply. Look at the amount involved. I'm here to apply chemicals. I don't know how much it will cost. And then someone will just come and tell you that I'm buying this. I should tell you that I'm selling my soybeans at 800. If it is negotiable, we negotiate. But you don't come and tell me that this my price. This we are buying soybeans. This, and it's across the country, all the crops, every region. That's what we do. It's a major problem.
Okay.
If I become president, I will never allow this to happen.
Okay, this is my concern right now.
Yes.
You said for the tractor, people who owns the tractor, is it the government or it's the community itself, or it's for someone? A sole proprietor, who is it for?
It's for someone. Somebody just buy his own tractor and he's doing it, and he's also using it as a business.
Okay.
I've just started. I have registered my business. It's a registered one. It is called Zow Farms. I named my business after my community.
Wow.
Zow Farms. And so in the near future, we'll do a lot if we get necessary support. For instance, I just remember last 2 weeks. I went to a bank to make inquiries about a loan, like for farm loans. They gave me all their procedures and all that. But what drove me away from the bank was that after filling the forms, I have to get guarantor. And I asked them who qualify as a guarantor. Then they told me that the guarantor who qualify is a person who takes salary in the bank. Can you imagine? I'm a farmer. How do I know that this person takes salary in your bank? And you want to give me farmer loan to go and support my farm business. And you want me to find a guarantor who takes salary in your account, in your bank. You see how difficult it is? And so when we have started, when we get to have our own, and I believe in the near future, I can even own more tractors.
I see. I love the spirit. Okay, please. Do you use organic fertilizer or you use inorganic fertilizer? Which one?
We use both. Yes, but as the climate change and all that, the education they are giving us,
Okay.
most of them prefer the organic, but the available one is the chemical one. So that's what we use.
Okay. Because I think most people prefer organic fertilizer
Yes,
than
yes.
inorganic fertilizer.
Many people prefer it, but it's not. We are not used to it, so we use the chemical fertilizer. But if we get it, we also use it. If it's available and we can buy, we'll use it. Most of the the organic fertilizer we have here are liquid fertilizers, and you have to keep on spraying every week, every 2 days. That one is difficult.
Don't you think the inorganic fertilizer is actually like it's dangerous or something? Don't you think?
Everything about farming is dangerous. Even the chemicals we apply is dangerous. But we still use across the world. That's what we use. We all use chemicals. Even if you go to YouTube and check on how the Western world, how they farm, that's what we all use. But if there are measures to check it out, why not? If there are measures that will help us, we can switch to that.
Okay. Are you open for investment?
Why not? Yes, I told you. I went to a bank to acquire loan. A loan, no, not a grant. A loan to come and invest in my farm. And so if non-governmental organizations are available to support us, they are highly welcome. Look, I told you that we have outgrowers. The peasant farmer that we support. There are those we call outgrowers. Come, need money, we give you. After season, you bring it back. When it is time to plant or to start to write the names, you can't write all because you can't give them. due to insufficient funds. So you just have to write few, those you can support. I can't support somebody more than 2 acres. You understand? So if I have enough funds, enough money, many will stand to benefit. You understand? Because as they take it, it helps them a lot. It helps them. I can give you a scenario. Last year, one person came for 2 acres. Then he went and also added another one, making it three. He went to the farm. He found soybeans. With the 3 acres, he had over 30 bucks, and he was to give me 2 bucks. The remaining 28 bucks was for him. So why is it not profitable? They do help. We do help them. It's helped a lot. It's helped them. So bring people to come and help us.
Do you think agriculture is for the poor?
Never. It's not for the poor.
But that is what we youth they've made us believe that here in Africa, agriculture is just for the poor. If I tell you today that I'm a farmer, the way they look at me and the way they look at a doctor is very different. So I will never go into agriculture because they told me that agriculture is for the poor.
It's true. It's true. But that is a perception. Even our own ministers, our own people, they don't encourage youth to go to the farm. I will not mention a name, but there was a time one minister stated that he was with a host and told the host he should mention one rich farmer in Ghana. That if you want to make money, come to Accra and do business. I know there was one. I don't know. I don't want to mention his name, but he stated it clearly on live television that the host should mention one rich farmer in Ghana. And as you know, we have many. As me, I'm interested in the farming, so I know people who are rich. Look at John Dumelo. He's a farmer, and almost always I watch his videos, and it inspires me to go into the business. John Dumelo farm all kinds of crops, even yam. He farm yam, everything, ginger, tomatoes, everything, even cabbage. So we have just started. They are our role models. We are looking up to them.
So what's really motivated you to go into the farming? Because even if we know people are from the agricultural background, like the family are farmers, but then nothing actually motivates them to go into farming. So what's actually motivated you to go into farming?
I was born and bred in a farming community.
Okay.
So even when I went to school, the farming is still in my
System.
It's still in the body. And so we used to farm for food, but now it has come to a business. You understand? For instance, when we were farming with our fathers, we used to farm like 4, 5, 6 acres. But now, myself alone, I can farm more than 20 acres within a season. You understand? But this is just the beginning. This is just a small farm as compared to others are doing. And so, farming is something that we like most. I like most. Let me use that word.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So do you only farm soya beans? What other crops do you farm?
Yes, not only soybeans. After here, I'll show you my granite farm. I do also farm maize.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you are a rich farmer.
I'm not a rich farmer. I'm just managing. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm just managing.
Okay.
You remember there was a time the president of Ghana mentioned that teachers cannot be millionaires,
Okay.
and they were demanding salary increment. And so, in order to become a millionaire, you should get something doing aside the teaching. And so, we are just practicing what the president said.
I don't want to enter politics. I'm not a politics person.
Yes.
I don't want to enter into politics. But the president actually made a statement. Yeah, that's very true. It's very true.
But this is not something that takes me away from the classroom.
Okay.
I'm just in the class always. Yes. I'm just in the class always. Yes.
If you have to change one thing in Ghana concerning the North, because we've heard a lot of things about the North, what will it be?
Okay. I think you've heard a lot And I don't know what you've heard, but for me personally, the perception of the North is something we don't like to buy. People have some bad perception about us. Some people say we are poor. Some people say we are in a remote region. All that. Many people don't speak well about Northerners. And so if I get the opportunity to change something, we will have to change the perception of the people of Ghana, thinking that we are violent, we are poor, we are all that. Every region has poor people, and every region fight. Not only in the northern region. In the south they fight. In the north we fight. You understand? In the north we have poor people. In the south we have poor people. So it cuts across. But for the fact that maybe we don't get the opportunity to speak, those who speak paint us black. You understand? So that is the perception. Like if I get the opportunity, we have to advocate and speak well for ourselves.
You that you are still thinking the North is not a go area. I'm feeling sorry for yourself. Come and experience the North and then you speak for yourself. That's the best way you can ever do. Like, come and educate yourself and then you go back. So, what advice do you have for the youth out there, those watching us who are thinking of starting a farming, maybe farming or into livestock or any of the businesses here in the North? What advice do you have for them? Because we have the perception that farming is just for the poor. So, for we, the youth, I'm part of them. What advice do you have for me?
That's fine. What I'll tell you is that farming is a business. It's not it's not a fashion, or it's like farming is not something that you say, I don't have anything, that's why I'm farming. No, farming is a business. Let's come to the farm. Let's improve our life through farming. Let's educate our own people to go to farm. Farming is very lucrative business. Yes.
Very lucrative business.
Yes.
Okay, before I forget, I asked a question over there, and then you said it's the buyers who determine
The price.
the price.
Yes.
Why?
I think that is how it has been designed since time memorial.
By who? Is it by the government?
No,
By the
government.
people?
It's like, that's what I said. Like, our leaders don't have time for farming, so nobody cares to talk about farming, the problems, the solutions. So it has been there since. So you don't know when it started. Who brought that idea that traders should come and determine price of crops? We don't know. We also grow up and meet that kind of system, and so we also keep it that way. You understand?
I understand.
So if you get the opportunity to, you yourself, if you think you get the opportunity to come and tell the people that the farmers are supposed to determine their price, not the traders, you are welcome, my sister.
Okay, I'll do so. I wish I do so. Okay, thank you very much.
All right.